Have you heard of the 60-second golden window? That basically means that when a lead drops into your funnel, you have basically 60 seconds when they are still top of mind. And if you reach out to them within this golden window, you are basically increasing your chances of conversion by 300 to 400%. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but it actually works. And it's something that we're implementing with LeadsCore AI, where we're trying to bring AI to do that follow up for you within the first 60 seconds. So your golden window is not wasted. Now let me show you how that works. Alright, cool. If you're familiar with LeadsCore AI, you know that we work with marketing assessment. So that's basically creating marketing assessments for your business. Now here's a demo that we've created that infuses the follow-up that I was talking about. So it's a 10 question quiz, and the idea is that clients go through this quiz, they go through about 10 questions, and it scores them, it qualifies them based on their answers and their responses, right? And this is more or less like for a coaching client, like a demo for a coaching client. And the idea is that the coaching clients will have this couple of questions, and then the users will go through each of them, and it's usually about 8 to 10 questions. And at the end of the day, they get a score. But before they get their score, they need to put in their information. So, for example, I'm going to put in my information now. I'll put in my email, and I'll just put in my phone number. So I'll just put this now 309-322-410. And the idea is that when I click see my results, the AI is going to call me, and I'm going to record that call live here. All right. Okay, beautiful. So as the lead, I see my performance results. I'm going through this information. It's pretty useful. Another amazing thing is that, of course, I'm going to get an email directly, which just mimics, the fact that this is what I scored. And, while I'm still on here, the amazing thing is that I'm going to get a call very soon, right, within 60 seconds. So after 60 seconds, a call is going to be put through by the... There we go. So that's LeadsCore calling me directly from my lead, from my quiz, basically.
I'm Maya, an AI consultant from Vitalik Metrics. I know it's a bit unusual to get a call from an AI, but I wanted to reach out while your assessment results are still fresh. Do you have a couple of minutes to chat?
Yes, I do. Please go ahead.
Thanks, Vikambi. First off, I just want to say thanks for taking the time to complete the assessment. It really helps us understand where you're at. So you scored 84%, which actually shows a few really interesting patterns worth talking through. What would you say is your biggest performance challenge right now?
I would say it's just focus and just basically getting my head, to do the work that I need to do.
That makes sense, Vikambi. Your results actually showed you're strong at protecting focus time, but it sounds like staying fully in the zone is still tough sometimes. We have senior consultants who do a free 15-minute strategy call. They take exactly what you just shared and give you something really practical to work with. Would that be useful?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be very useful. Okay. How do we do that?
Brilliant. Let's get that locked in. What day and time works best for you this week or next?
We can do, let's just say Wednesday, maybe 12 p.m. So that's the next week, right? Yeah.
Perfect, Vikambi. I've got you down for Wednesday next week at 12 p.m. A senior consultant will call you on this number, and you'll also get a confirmation in your inbox. Thanks so much for your time. Looking forward to seeing how the session goes for you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're very welcome, Vikambi. Take care and have a great day.
All right. So a couple of things I wanted to note from that call. First of all, the LeadsCore AI agent is built to perform a call to action. So the call to action here is to book an appointment, right? So confirm a date and time to book a strategy call. And if you notice, even within the email that's sent, it's the same call to action. So the idea is that from someone taking the lead, the quiz, and going through that assessment, if they score a particular, if they are within a particular range, so it might be that if they are between 65 to 100%, like I scored 84%, so I'm going to get a call, and this can be determined by by the company, right? So we have that consulting where we speak with you, and then you determine your ranges for when you want to set up that call. And the idea is that the agent would call in, right? Identify as an agent for um, more or less just disclosure purposes, and then go ahead to book that lead for a strategic call if they qualify for that, and just tell them about their score, tell them, give them more information, acknowledge the fact that yes, they scored 84% or whatever they scored, and just get them, ask one or two questions, not too many questions, because the idea is to get them to book the next call to action, which is to book a call. So, and then a confirmation email is sent, with that. So that's just an idea of how you can leverage this for your business. So you have the quizzes that are there, a marketing assessment to help qualify your leads, bring them into your funnel, and then you have, the email that goes out to nurture those leads. Usually a sequence of emails that we set up for you, and then you also have a voice agent that calls your lead within the first 60 seconds. So we're trying to create this ecosystem that ensures that you have the right funnel to basically succeed in your business. And really, that's what LeadscoreAI does. And we are very heavy on quizzes and marketing assessments. So it's not necessarily that we're building landing pages and all of that, but we are heavy on building quiz marketing assessment funnels that ensures that your leads are qualified and that they get their score, and then from there there's a follow-up sequence that goes. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. And if this is exciting for you and you want to try this out, you can absolutely send me a DM and I'll be glad to speak with you. All right.